Welcome to this session of OWS Video FAQs. Today we will be discussing how to archive video using Command Station and how to use the archive viewer to play the video. Using archive video is an ideal way to export if multiple cameras and a long time frame are required. OpenEye highly recommends doing larger archives over the local network whenever possible. Video archive is also the recommended export method with police, prosecutors, and others requiring evidentiary video and the capability to play back multiple cameras, forward-backward controls, speed controls, and the ability to dewarp fisheye cameras. Video archive and the archive viewer combine to provide that experience. Let's review the objectives for today's overview. First, we will demonstrate how to archive video using Command Station. Then, we will verify the archive progress using the Export Manager. Next, we will demonstrate how to view the archive video using the Archive Viewer. And finally, we will use Command Station to view the video. With our objectives defined, let's get started. Let's jump into Command Station and show you how to archive video and use the Export Manager. Then we will use the Archive Viewer to play back the archived video, as well as Command Station. Alright, so we've signed into Command Station, we've gone into search, and we've found some video that's of interest. Alright, so basically here we've got 4 cameras up that are all seeing the same scene. All right, so just for example's sake, let's assume that these are some folks that were loitering for an hour or more out front of our facility, and we wanted to get this information to the authorities. All right, now for today's example, I'm only going to archive 15-20 seconds. All right, but normally you would be doing an hour plus. Again, that's what we recommend while doing the archiving of video. Also, remember, when you're doing lots of cameras over longer periods of time, we do strongly recommend that you do that over the local area network for the greatest efficiency in that process. All right. So let's go ahead and proceed. We've got everything set. We've got our video right at the point we want it to start, the 4 cameras we want to include in this archive. Now, all we have to do is go down to the lower right to export. Select export, and then you can select archive. That allows you to select the cameras you want. I want all of them. It'll confirm that, and then you can say next. All right, now we have to pick a start and an end time. I'm happy with the start time, but for example purposes today, we'll just do again 15-20 seconds here. So what I'll do is I'll just click on the end, all right, and I'm just going to change these seconds here. First I'll change my minute, and then I'll change my seconds on this thing to, let's just say 45, all right, and I'll select, all right, so I'll get us 19 seconds, and that's just fine for our example today. So the next thing I'm going to do is say next. All right, and now we're going to choose where is this export going to go. It's going to be a local device. All right, so I actually have put in a USB stick, and I'm going to go ahead and select that. And then we're going to give this a name. So we're going to call this the archive sample, okay, for the video FAQ. All right, now let's go ahead and say export. All right. And the export process is going to begin. Now I know that because I have a little activity going on in my export manager. All right, let's bring that up. Let's select the export manager. All right, what we can see is I did an archive earlier. All right, and that's complete. The one that we just kicked off is right here. It's at 61%. Okay, you can stop this, cancel it altogether, or let it complete. Once it's complete, then you'll be able to play this back from here or open it in the search window within playback, okay? Or again, you'll know that the export has completed. And in this case, the video archive is finishing right now, all right? And it'll be done momentarily. Now we can see that we're finished, okay? We can see that we're complete, all right? And again, you can select the various clips. It will actually load these up in a little preview mode for you ultimately, and you can play them here, or you can open them back in search. All right, but mostly this is to let you know is, hey, this completed. It's all done, all right? So we know that this is now finished. All right, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to close the export manager. All right, and now we're back to our search mode. So the next thing we want to do is we want to go ahead and look at the archive viewer and the actual archive file that's sitting on the USB stick. So we're going to look at that next. This is the contents of the USB stick. All right. So this is what we just went ahead and archived. All right. So to open that archive, you just take the archive viewer and open that, and it's going to extract everything that is in the video archive here. All right. And when that completes, it's going to go ahead and open up the archive player. And okay, here we go. Here is the archive viewer. All right, it's opened, and it's opened up the video archive that we exported out of Command Station. All right, and you can see we have our various cameras. Okay, you can do your right clicks. We have all of the same type of features we would have in Command Station for removing, etc. All right, if we want to go ahead and play this, we can hit play on this and it will begin to play. We can pause. We've got our speed controls as well. All right. One of the other great things that we can do is we do have a 360 camera here. Okay, so if we right click on that, we can actually put this into the different dewarped modes. So again, we can go into the nice interactive mode there. And again, this can be done while you're doing playback as well. It can be moved around, etc. So really nice feature there to be able to show. So that's, again, one of the great things that you can do. You've got your various grid sizes up here that you can change, your streaming qualities, things of that nature. So very, very familiar to the look and feel of Command Station. It's just in a portable fashion that can then be given to law enforcement, etc. So this is a very powerful tool when you have, again, longer periods of video, okay, across multiple cameras, or anything that is part of really a chain of evidence that you need to give to law enforcement that's got to go to court, etc. This is the way you would really want to present that. So that is a good rundown of how you use the video archive, all right, and how you go ahead and use the archive viewer, all right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to close the archive viewer, all right. Now, this is Command Station again, so let me remove all my cameras. I'm back in my live Commands station right now. Now, one of the things I want to show here is from Command Station, we can load those archive video files, all right. So what we just exported, I can also open in Command Station, okay, and then that will come up as well, and we can then utilize all the features of Command Station to use this also. Okay, just to recap, we've talked about how to create the video archive using Command Station. We were able to export that to a USB stick. We were then able to use the archive viewer to look at the archive video files, all right? We were also able to open up the archive video files using Command Station, all right? All of that was verified as the export process was going on by using the Export Manager. So that's a good recap of what we talked about today. This concludes this video FAQ. Thank you for attending. If you have any questions, please visit OpenEye.net or email training@OpenEye.net. Join us again for more interesting videos from OpenEye, the cloud video platform.